Well, here we are. I've got my drink, I've had some food, I've been to the loo. I've procrastinated enough. Here we go, let's do Outlast. This one probably won't be a long one either. Well, it might be a lot of parts because I'm going to do the Whistleblower expansion as well, but we'll deal with Whistleblower when we get to that. We're going to do the main game first, which is significantly longer. And as stated before, this is a horror game. If you're easily scared or have a heart condition, you might want to steer away. Oh, I forgot this game runs at 60 frames. Oh. I feel like I'm being toyed with now. Especially because the last game I did, like GTA 3, that sometimes severely drops. Like, it's usually sturdy 30, but sometimes that really drops. And then going from that to this, oh yeah, I'm really noticing it. For a game that's 99% indie, it looks really nice. Music always... I know I go on about the music a lot, but the music always is a nice point I like to bring up with this. Because it's so good at being atmospheric. The only track I don't like is the jump scare chase track. Because it starts off super loud for no reason to try and match the jump scare, but it's just... it makes 99% of the jump scare. Because the actual jump scares themselves aren't too scary, especially if you've been in the horror genre yourself for a long while. You don't know me, have to make this quick, they might be monitoring, I did 2 weeks infamous vertical, blah 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 blah. Okay, so there's a dude working inside, he's noticed something's up, and he's trying to make amends. Alright, simple enough, so he's whistle-blown to us. Yeah. He used to be... yeah, he wants us to go and explore it and investigation, things like that. I'm reading it myself just quickly as well as I read through, just to get a check over. The camera is 99% of what you'll be seeing through in this game, like this. So get used to seeing this screen, because the camera is like your best friend. Because first of all, like that you can zoom. There's night vision. Be wary, night vision costs battery life, and you only have a limited stock of battery, so you'll have to find more in the Mount Massive Asylum as we look around. And it is a pretty big asylum. This is what's going to show us how this is just telling us about the notebook. There's notes. If you don't have any notes and documents with Whistleblower, to collect notes you just have to put your camera over certain things in the environment. Is there anything here we can collect? No. Anything? Right, circle crouches, remember that. Stealth-based gameplay you're going to have to rely on a lot in this, because you don't get a weapon to fight. You just have to. If you tap square, he'll open it straight. If you hold square and push forward, he'll slowly open it like that. R1 does the cam. But you see, now we've pointed the camera at the asylum, we've got a note. So if I bring up the notebook, I'm starting to feel sick just looking at this place. Mount Massive Asylum, shut down amid scandal and government secrecy in 1971. Reopened by Murkoff Psychiatric Systems in 2009 under the guise of a charitable organisation. Cell phone reception cut off abruptly a mile out, more like a jammer than lost signal. The Murkoff Corporation has a long track record of disguising profit as clarity, but never on American soil. Whatever they thought they could get, it went away. And fucking right, it went away. Oh, where's the asylum? If you try and go in through the front door, no. You have to find a way around. I actually spent the best part of 5 minutes on my first one trying to figure out how to get in it, and it's literally just over here. Oh, but if you hold R2, you'll like do a sharp look behind you. Look, it was underneath this. I didn't notice this. I went the other way. So the game uses an autosave. You can manual save, but if you manual save, don't expect to reappear there when you load. You'll load off the checkpoint anyway. You can zoom in. Oh, didn't mean to tap that. Ladder, standard stuff. Walk into it, you'll climb it. Wish you'd climb it a bit faster, because when something's chasing you, going up at that speed is life-threatening. The jump's pretty reliable in this. It has its moments where I wish it could be better, but most of the time it's reliable. The music, the atmospheric pieces. As soon as you're going through this window, we're in the asylum, so yeah, brace yourself a little. There's a game telling us about when you press the right stick in, you get night vision. But you've got to be wary of your night vision because it costs battery life. Your battery's in the top right. And it's constantly recording. You'll realise by the end of it, the recording timer goes really high up. You end up spending so much time behind the camera. That was a really bad attempt at a jump scare. First of many. Squeeze through, move towards the gap. Anything here? Oh, it's a battery. This is what I mean, you've got to be explorative to find things in this. You can't just sprint through it and hope to survive, because you won't. Oh, documents, something else to read. Is there anything interesting? It's going on about some of the test subjects and telling us about the good doctor, which we'll get into when we find him later. Oh. You would have heard that locked as well. So there's someone in there. So we're going to find another way around through the vent. Nope. Oh. Yeah, this is an asylum, so there's nothing but nutters in here, so that adds part to the fun. But yeah, I was introduced to this game. Oh, thanks for that one. I was introduced to this game a while back when it first came out, and a lot of YouTubers were doing it, and it did take my interest, but I didn't watch much of the YouTubers doing it. It was something I thought, I'll give it a go when I get round to it. And when I finally got my PS4 back in May, this was one of the games I went out of my way to get as soon as, and I really enjoyed it.
You can't fight them. You have to hide.
Even if it is a bit jump scare heavy at points. Like, the atmosphere is good, so the jump scares feel better for it because they build up the atmosphere to a strong jump scare. They're not all just random. Inside, bodies everywhere, blood, burn marks. The Murkoff scientists, Murkoff Advanced Research System, Murkoff side MO. How would Murkoff think they would be able to make money for building fuel of crazy people? Some kind of tactical cap pinned like a pig on spear. Makes a very valid point. Let's get out. It makes it very clear to get out of here as soon as. Right, the being you saw just there was a being called Chris Walker, and he has a very, very annoying habit of peering right next to you for no reason whatsoever. There's no way he can get next to you. He just somehow does. It's like a mystery man. So yeah, get used to that. Like, this is a perfect example. Look, there's no way you should be there, yet he's just like the magic man. He's always there and you don't expect him. He's always in the back of your mind, like behind every single secret and system. Oh, I'll let this cutscene play out.
And who are you, then? I see. Merciful God, you have sent me an apostle. Guard your life, son. You have a calling.
Yeah, this is our main advisor, the person who's going to help us out for this. But seriously, I stand by my point. Where the hell did Chris Walker come from? Why is he like some secret being? Is he... Is he the Illuminati? Oh, I figured it out, guys. You all know it to be true. Anyway, I think there's another document. Yeah, I can see it. There's another document. I'm going to start skimming and scanning a lot more of the documents, because the documents really aren't anything special. They're just sort of background information. Like, yeah, that's not really interesting. Yeah, our primary objective right now is to try and get to the security room. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh. Alright, that guy spotted us. Yeah, that's great, that's exactly what we want. This one's rather blooded. Wonder if there's anything in here. Apart from, well, you know, dead bodies. Alright, moving on. I think a cross is another thing that your camcorder can pick up. Yeah, in one of these bathroom stalls, not this one. Probably this one because it's blooded. Yeah. Yeah. I'm already bent the hell, picking broken glass out of my scalpel, cracked ribs. He killed by a deformed giant. Looks like someone tried to fuck start his head with a cheese grater. Knocked me unconscious. I wake up and there's some WO man with a face like an alcoholic kidney filler. Pretty call me a pussy, not a job I asked for. There are words scrambled in my blood everywhere. So he's just basically saying he really wants to get out of here, and there's a lot of stuff that he's not too happy with. Well, that's one thing you notice on the floor back there. When we stepped on blood and stepped on something else afterwards, we had blooded footprints. That we need to get in there. I think it's in one of these rooms. Nope, that's locked. Oh, it's got the mumbling, grumbling madman in there as well.
Walker will kill us just for being sick. We're still people. We didn't choose this.
Oh, more documents. Alright, I'll give it a read. Wrong button. Wall Rider. We'll get into that son of a bitch later on. Not right now though. Thank Christ, not right now though. Wall Rider legitimately freaked me out when I first went through this game, and I've reached a dead end. Fucking fantastic. Still, nope, can't get in there. This will happen a few times because I've only played through the game once. I don't know where everything is. Well, we have hit a dead end. I'm sure it's this way we had to go. No, this way is where the security room is. From one last time. That door's barred up. Oh, I think we're supposed to go the other way. Let me have a look. No, we're out of breath. That's not going to be in. No. And the security room's locked, I think. Yeah. Really nothing in. I doubt this will open. It doesn't look open, but anyway. No, follow intuition, Rob. Follow initial intuition. It's probably the other way. Stop dawdling, wasting time. This video will be long enough. I know it's not down the stairs because that's where we go to after this. He hasn't got the security card on him, has he? Nope. It's not about here, no. Oof, poor guy. That's boarded up. You'll be able to do that yourself later on, like push desks or metal contraptions in the way of doors to block enemies off. Especially at some points, or some points you'll really want to. Or anything in here? Another document, anything over here? Battery maybe? No, alright. Whoa, hello. If I remember rightly, he's harmless. I'm going to play it safe just in case, but if I remember rightly, he won't do anything to you. No, there's no need to go stealthy, I don't think. Yeah, he's harmless. He's suddenly got a face, the poor guy. And I think there's more of them around the corner here as well, yeah. Watching a blank screen. Ooh, new note. Yeah, well, it says at the end, but they survived whatever happened, but nobody's home. They're saying they're basically like empty brains at this point. Like there's nothing going on in their heads. They're just looking at a blank screen for no reason. There's a poor dead security guy. I think he has the security card we need. Oh yeah. I think. Right, now we go back to the security door. You've collected, updated on your reports notebook. Yeah, inventory, the key for the thing. We've already gone through like a third of a battery on this first battery. That's why you want to try and get them as much as possible. And hello. Poor guy. He just wants to be helped. He tried to make you jump at the same time. And now he's like squirming in the corner. I'm going to leave him to it. It's a down there we go to in a minute, but first of all we need to come over here to unlock the security door to try and get out of here, or find a way for us to get out of here. Word of advice, close the door behind you. You'll see why later. Right, let's try and open the security doors and get us out of Dodge. Oh, it's the priest. He doesn't want us to go yet, so he shut the whole thing down. Right, as soon as it opens, hide. Get in this, hide, and stay there. Because our friend, the Illuminati Chris Walker, is approaching. Once again, there's no reason for him to have got here, yet he has anyway. Because, you know, that's just how he rolls. So you gotta hold out in here for a little while, and eventually he'll roam around and leave. That note is just, will just be, Miles saying that he's surprised that this thing's still tailing him, it's actively searching for him. Yeah, but the thing will eventually turn, good old Chris Walker will eventually turn around and leave. Eventually. Go on. Shoo, go on. Go on. Go on, Chris Walker. You Illuminati bastard, go on. There he goes. You can still vaguely hear it mumbling as it goes in the distance. I'll wait until I can't hear it mumble, then I'll open up. I think I should be safe by now. Oh, nothing. Right, now, since the power's out, we need to go put on the emergency power, which is down the stairs down here. But I think I'm going to save that for next part, so I'm going to find a nice-ish place to stop. Just going to, no. I'm going to do the power generator thing next time, but I'm going to stop like just before it, so at least make a little bit more progress in like the last 20 seconds of this. Oh, another document. Is there anything interesting? No. Really nothing interesting. Great. But yeah, this has been Outlast Part 1. Next time we'll try and activate the backup generators. See you guys next time.